Hello everybody. Hey, I was out here today. Want to talk about something that's I've never done but recently started doing, and it truly makes a difference in your hunting. And I never realized it. And that's hunting with binoculars. I have never ever hunted with binoculars, especially walking, pig hunting, and things like that. And what brought this on is my good friend Jason and James both have killed hogs this year, stalking, and they saw them in their bed with these. And man, I can't think of the times I've walked up on pigs real close and ran them off, didn't see them. So I said, shoot, I'm gonna start carrying them. And there's so many advantages to these things. I'll go over a few of them, but long story short, I started using them about maybe the four or five last 4 times I went hunting the last times, except for yesterday. And I didn't realize they save you a lot of steps. Number one, you're easing through the swamp. Before, when I didn't have binoculars, I'd see like those high palmettos and different things like that. And I'd sneak up to them, taking a lot of time and going out of my way to see if pigs were bedded under there. And that took time, and it added steps. And then with these, I just stand there and look. And so it's really an advantage. When, I apologize, we got gnats going on and my neighbor's over there hollering at his dog. But anyway, these things come in handy. So not only for you're walking through there and you look at something and that might be a hog, you look and see. Whereas before you may stop and waste 50 yards and then come back, So I would encourage you to try the binoculars if you have never used them. And I'm talking about walking, hunting hogs is what I'm using them for. And these are cheap. These some little Bushnells, and I couldn't tell you what I paid for them. They 8x32s, waterproof. Naturally, I drop everything in the river at some point. But I'm not gonna pay a lot of money for binoculars. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. But you can get a cheap pair of binoculars, and you want to get some that are pretty small, or I do. I don't like a lot of weight around my neck, so I got to come up with something. I think I'm gonna get a longer strap, maybe a rope, and carry them on my side. But I've been carrying them like this, and you'd say, well, how you shoot your bow leaning and all that? I put my dog wear quiver over, and my quiver goes across here, and then I can reach and pull them up if I need them. But if I lean forward, my quiver keeps them from moving. And they got all kind of gadgets you can have, or harnesses and this and that. I probably will never use that. But I will be using these. Like I said, I've used them the last few times. Yesterday I forgot them. And they were in the truck. I took the boat yesterday. And I didn't realize how much I had grown to like them in just a few times I used them until I didn't have them yesterday. And I spotted, I'd have to walk and look. And I've learned a little bit about glassing. I'll come into a big open swamp, or not open, but not a lot of growth like this, but thick with cypress and all that. You could take these things, and before I would scan like this. But if I'm in a real hoggy area, I'll look at like a block where everything you can see, and then I move to the next block, and then I move to the next block, and really give each little block a good thorough looking. So there's some glassing techniques, so you could probably Google that or better than that. But these things, I've spotted 2 deer that I wouldn't have seen, that I'd have walked up and blundered off, and I was able to see both of them out there. One I stalked to within 30 yards, and one about 25, and I could have, had I kept sneaking, I could have got closer to that one, but I can't shoot them right now anyway, so I just stood up and walked to them and they run off. But binoculars, they are an advantage for the stalking bow hunter, even in the south hunting hogs where you probably shoot them at 12 yards. But these things are, between this and that Waldrop turkey seat, they're changing the way that I hunt pigs. I walked yesterday, I did, I don't know, probably 5 miles yesterday. I did 6.2 the day before, and I did about 5 the day before. And I'd seen hogs a couple times, and I passed on a little spotted hog that I could have shot, and that was just this small, just too small for me to shoot. And even in, I'm a hunter, I like to hunt, and I didn't want to shoot one that little. But the binoculars, they really save you steps. They'll keep you, there's no telling that the hogs in those big swamps, cypress swamps that I've walked past. Simply, I mean, I'm looking like this and I keep going through. Had I stopped and did that little bit of glassing, went forward a little bit, did that little bit of glassing, there's no telling how many hogs I have walked by. These things you can spend as much money as you want to on this. I'm telling you now, I'm not spending much money at all on them. I actually got some that the NRA sent me for re-upping my membership or something, I can't remember, but anyway, they can't be a lot because they gave them away, but I guarantee you they'll work just as good for what I need them for. And these little bushnells work pretty good as well. So keep you something to wipe them with. If you got skeeter spray on and all that, your eyebrows are going to get them nasty, and so you need to be able to keep them good and clean. But I would encourage you to try binoculars in your walking and your hunting in the South Georgia here, because they do save you some steps, and as you get older, saving steps is a good thing. And they actually will make me slow down some because I stop to look, and I'm not probably walking by hogs that I would have walked by, or walking up on them and spooking them. And I mean, you can see everything within them, you know, in some of them open swamps for a couple of 100 yards. Then you move on forward. So there you go. Longbows for the southern longbowman hunting hogs. Do you need them? My opinion is yes, you do. And unless I forget them, I won't be without them again. Thank y'all for watching my videos. I've been struggling to kill hogs, I'm telling you now, but we're gonna stay. I enjoy the hunt, you know what I mean? And so we're gonna stay on them. And actually, pig season is about over with on the management areas. It goes out in maybe next week or the next, I can't remember. But we'll hunt them some off and on till then. We'll hunt them army pigs during the summer a time or two, and we're gonna catch some fish. That's the main thing. I went to the river, hunted out of the boat yesterday, and oh man, I was wanting to fish really bad. But I did see some pigs yesterday too, but I didn't shoot one. So there you go. Y'all keep the good Lord first, and hope this video, I'm not just throwing videos out there that are stupid. I'm trying to show you some stuff that I'm learning. I mean, this is a really good deal to carry. And so I'm trying to throw stuff out there that may be useful to you. Y'all keep the good Lord first. See you next time.